Oh, BBH going back to Sakura. I'm actually quite shocked at that. But maybe he's discovered a secret to Hoangief's Zangief. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, actually, Hoangief opting to go for Sakura instead of Zangief. BBH going with Bison. This is actually quite shocking. I'm quite surprised. Alright, we have the very salty Ethan commentating right
I am very salty. Hey, what's up, all you stream monsters? I'm Ethan, a.k.a. PDX Jive, one of the owners of Best Bout. What's up? So, actually, today is our largest tournament. We've pretty much the only owner at this point.
I'm a sub-owner.
Right, but anyway, so this is the largest Street Fighter tournament we've had in quite some time. It's pretty hype in here. It's packed to the door. Hoangief versus BBH.
I noticed at the beginning, Hoangief actually went with Sakura instead of Zangief.
Yeah, well, I'm a little surprised at that. His Zangief holds up pretty well against BBH's Bison, to be honest with you.
I was shocked. I thought it was BBH picking Sakura for a second, but no.
No, they both play Sakura. I think BBH's Sakura is a little bit better. But yeah, it's funny. You're going to see some counter picks today.
Yeah. I personally would have just stuck with Zangief just for the fact that BBH's main has an inferior matchup to Zangief, according to BBH.
Yeah, well, he scraped BBH out pretty well the last time, so I'm a little surprised he switched off that. Maybe he's not feeling Zangief today, or he's trying something new. But everything's on the line, so I don't know if I'd be trying anything a little too outside the box.
Well, to be fair, BBH has to win 2 full sets to even win.
That's true.
So he has room for experimentation.
Yeah, John's feeling pretty comfortable right. Well, oh my God, if BBH misses that, it's a little bit of a surprise, but let's see if Hoangief can maintain that corner pressure.
It's his U2. He apparently ever picks U2 for Bison.
Yeah. It's tough with Bison in the corner. You don't want to walk backwards, but as you can see, Hoangief was walking backwards with Sakura. Screwed up the range. BBH flipped it, put him in the corner.
Well, Hoangief gives BBH pretty much a free match, so maybe he was just doing that to get some entertainment factor.
Yeah, well, this is basically age versus, I don't want to say beauty, because that's not Hoangief, but...
Oh, there we go. Bison versus Zangief.
Yeah, this is what it should have been. I'm not sure what the heck that was about.
I know BBH doesn't like this matchup, so...
Well, you might be seeing, if BBH doesn't win this, you might see him switch off, too.
I think his best bet against Zangief was probably his Hakan. He was holding it on pretty well, but once Hoangief figured out how that matchup worked...
Okay, for all you people out there, BBH sometimes when he's losing, he switches to Hakan, and his Hakan is actually pretty good, and the way he wins is that he gets people because they don't know how to deal with a good Hakan. It's the element of surprise. But if you're strong enough in your character, you can download it pretty fast, too. I don't want to see him go to Hakan, honestly. He should choose Guile or Balrog if this doesn't work out.
I'm actually shocked. If I remember correctly, BBH said he prefers Bison's U2 in this matchup as opposed to U1, so...
Yeah.
I'm shocked he actually went to U1 in this, but... Especially since Hoangief went with U1.
I don't know why U2 would be better, but who knows.
Me neither.
I mean, I don't know this matchup completely, but... I know Hoangief likes it.
Hoangief actually going to U1 on Bison, or Zangief rather than U2.
Yeah. These two know each other pretty well at this point. As everyone knows, Hoangief's the young up-and-comer, took third at Wednesday Night Fights. Has done a lot of good work, won his first tournament here in Portland last month. BBH, on the other hand, has won many tournaments. And we're tired of seeing him win, but you want to see good competition here. And once again, yep.
That Russian Zangief too strong.
John knows what to do in this matchup. I give it to him on that. And he plays a lot online, so he knows how to. I'm sure he's playing a lot of Bisons outside BBH.
If he plays online, he probably knows a lot of El Fuertes too.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you about that, but right now Matt's off to a strong lead. Matt is LordBBH. John is Hoangief. And John is 20, LordBBH. I would think he's like, what, 76 now? He's getting up there in age. But the thing about BBH in general is he's got very strong fundamentals. Hoangief is very patient. Like, He'll wait that shit out. Sometimes to a fault, to be honest with you. Oh, Ultra 2 would have gotten that.
Yeah. Probably thought he had Ultra 2, honestly.
No, he would have. No, he would have activated that. But he is sitting on full meter while BBH has no meter. But I don't think it matters. This round's going to BBH.
Although I do like how Hoangief's playing this out. Like I've been saying this whole time, if you're gonna lose the match, don't lose meter.
the other problem is that he's not gonna win this round, and he's allowing BBH to build meter. He should have just shut it down.
Yeah.
Because he had full meter, he didn't need to build anymore.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just gotta let go of that round.
Yeah.
If it's at that sliver, you don't want the other guy to build any meter.
Although I will give him credit, he wasn't wasting meter like a lot of people were for that sliver victory. He knew that he was losing, so he just said, you know what, I'll wait it out.
Yeah, there's a certain point where you're just going to have to sacrifice it.
Yep. Just going for a jumping hard.
Yeah.
Hope you kill.
Oh, that's the Hoangief. Come in with those knees, son. Oh, nice. Green hands connects. Matt certainly loves that scissor kick pressure, but what Bison doesn't, you know?
This is the guy who loves the God's hard roundhouse.
Yep. Alright. Just hold him in that corner, keeping that pressure.
Very nice.
Oh,
BBH,
nice.
But Hoangief read that.
Can't give Zangief a moment if he's next to you.
Oh, there it is.
And even if he's not next to you, there it is.
Match goes to Hoangief.
Yep, let's see what BBH does with this. Because it wasn't a scraping this time, so I'm kind of curious if he's gonna. He's switching. Now this is it's not gonna be Hakan. I'll tell you that right now.
Maybe it'll be our first sighting of Dan in this tournament.
No, maybe he's taking a moment too. We'll see.
This is smart. Take a moment to gather yourself to think.
No, he's
T-Hawk.
You know what? Someone was telling me about this. Someone was telling him earlier that, use T-Hawk. And I think it was Sam B. And if you're taking advice from Sam B, that's bad straight off. So, I don't know.
We shall see.
Some points.
If I remember correctly, T-Hawk has more vitality than Zangief, but Zangief has better frames on his grabs.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if BBH really knows this. I'm not sure this was wise, but we're going to find out.
Well, everything else he knew didn't work too well, and Balrog versus Zangief is probably the most boring matchup in the entire history of the world, so he probably didn't want to go
I'll be honest with you, his guile and his... Yeah, that's true, but his guile is pretty solid too, and that's a bad matchup, I think, for Gief. Or not a favorable one.
Nope, there it is. And that's a stun on a T-Hawk, too. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, those headbutts will do it. I don't know if I've ever actually seen BBH play T-Hawk seriously. Or at all. So, yep.
Well, there it is. I don't think I've seen BBH land one of T-Hawk's grabs, but maybe he's just feeling this out right now.
I don't know, and I still think it was not a wise decision. But
to be honest, if you wanted to pick someone just for the sole fact of shutting Zangief down, there's better picks than T-Hawk.
I told him Sagat, but he doesn't feel like he's creative enough, which you don't really have to be with Sagat. But I mean, Hoangief does know the Sagat matchup a bit.
I mean, heck, Dalsum, and doesn't Seth still pretty much 9-1 Zangief?
BBH doesn't know those characters well.
Well, he probably knows them better than T-Hawk.
Yeah, if he wins one round. Oh my god, and I'd like to see it, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. I like this, because this is what it needs to be. Like, fucking, T-Hawk's got some range. Oh, that chop saved his fucking ass. Excuse my non-esports language. And I think he might have been trying to go for some kind of uppercut. But, there it is.
Oh, there goes the
no
meter.
punish. Now that was just lack of character knowledge and experience. Like, there should have been a strong punish there by
like his ultimate.
BBH. He's tied it up. Both these characters have really strong health. Good.
There we go.
There it is. Hey, so we got around.
Only downside is Hoangief has full meter.
Yeah.
BBH has 0.
The thing I like, though, is like he was holding some good ranges with T-Hawk. T-Hawk has some good pokes that he can stick out there and keep Zangief at bay. There it is right there. What is that? That's a standing roundhouse, I believe. Yeah, see that? That's nice. But I guess Gief can counter a little bit with that, too.
I noticed this Hoangief, he's really good at adapting. Like, BBH is trying to poke him out, but Hoangief's already figured that out. He's already finding ways around it.
Gief used to not be. When he was just an online player, first time he showed up at a tournament, he'd be hella repeating the same stuff. But, yep, he's going up in the air. This is going to be a tough... Well, that's it.
All right, one more match. Hoangief wins it. BBH has to win.
Yeah, Matt's got to think about this. Now, granted, LordBBH has not been in Street Fighter 4 mode in quite some time. He got sidetracked with some other games. King of Fighters is his, I think, his preferred game right now. So,
well, you got to give him credit. He made it to semifinals.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of our stronger talents just out of experience and fundamentals alone. But there are some new young players in the group that are coming up. Koichibou couldn't make it today because he's playing a charity golf match, which is the whitest thing I've ever heard, by the way. I can imagine him with like the plaid pants on and the little cap and shit.
And the polo.
And the polo. Yeah, he wears the polo to the gaming session. So, this is what maybe BBH should have gone with all along. Well,
I'm pretty sure after this turn we're going to see BBH starting to try and pick up some anti-Zangief strategies.
This is not that... yeah, I need to see a little bit better. I know Matt hasn't been playing much, but he's not this out of shape. He can make something happen here.
I still think Seth or Dalsum are probably his best Mets for countering Zangief. Although I haven't heard much about the Zangief Seth matchup.
Sagat's an extremely good one. Okay, so that was a raping that round. But let's see if Matt can recover his legs here.
I think the problem is he's not putting the sunglasses on.
There's a lot of things you can do with Guile to make Zangief really fear you.
He's not really doing what most people would do in this situation, which is zone with Sonic Booms as well.
Oh, he's getting it.
Now he's getting it, but
I think you needed a round to like feel it out.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's lame, and I know it's boring for the streamers to watch, but if you want to win...
Well, that's Guile for you, especially in this matchup. Okay, so now he's starting to get his rhythm here.
Now he's starting to understand how it works. And Zangief doesn't have his U2, so BBH really doesn't have any fear of jumping back and forth to Zangief.
Yeah, I want to see a bit of a matchup between these guys.
Even if Zangief blocks, he still gets meteor and he still gets chip, so...
Yeah, but okay, so this is where Zangief might have a shot. Kyle can fight pretty well in the corner, but this is not favorable, and that's
There it is, flash. Was that a flash kick?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was.
So let's see if BBH can hang on here.
If BBH is able to win this, he'll be 2-2, and he'll still have to win one more to reset the brackets.
Yep.
Whereas Hoangief just has to win this match and he wins it all.
Yep. Now you can see Hoangief is being very wise about putting him in the corner. That's big damage right there.
And he's... Oh, wait. I was about to say...
Oh, good dash back. Good dash back. That's tough to catch Guile on those Sonic Booms. Oh. So now, yeah, BBH can't really take too many more hits here.
Had to use FADC to make sure it wouldn't get too punished for that. Yep, one.
Alright. Well, that will not be me. Okay, so this is it. That corner is not going to be BBH's friend.
Mash Ultra, Mash Ultra, Mash Ultra.
Oh, and he just does it.
Oh.
And that is
game.
It.
Hoangief wins it all. BBH with the real life glasses.
Defends his title for the second time. Legitimate or fraudulent, I'll let you guys decide. Next up is... I'll do the interview. Hey, Hoangief. Hoangief, come over here for the interview. Alright, so we're going to interview this young fraud who's been winning our tournaments.
Do you need this?
Oh, yeah, we're going to need it.
Alright. I'm not moving now. I don't have anywhere to move.
Alright, so scoot down the couch. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, this is Best Bout Beatdown 16. Can't believe we've gone through 16 of these. Yep, we're doing great. It's an extremely large tournament.